Hey there, it's Jim and Debbie with take number 8 of the Midday Minute, a YouTube show that just can't wait until the next episode of our Midday podcast.
That's right.
Debbie, you have a winner to announce.
We do. Our winner this week is Lois Kundal of Davenport, Iowa, Lodge number 298. She is going to be receiving a $50 soft credit for her comments on last episode using the hashtag ENFMidday.
Congratulations, Lois. If you'll comment below, just tell us where you would like us to apply that soft credit, or you can email us at enf@elks.org if you prefer. The rest of you will have another chance to win on today's episode, and we will tell you how at the end of the show. This is kind of timely, actually, for what we're going to talk about today. The other day I was talking to a donor, one of our platinum level donors, a very generous donor, about possibly naming a scholarship through the Name Scholarship Program, which is you can contribute $4,000 over 4 years, and we will name one of the Most Valuable Student Runner Awards after you, and try to award it to a student based on the parameters that you give. And his question was, isn't it more useful to you if I don't designate a gift so that you can use it wherever needed? And he said, that's true of most charities. Isn't that true of you? And actually, it's not true of us. We're kind of backward in that regard because of the way the foundation was set up. And you can look at Article 5 in the Grand Lodge Constitution, and in not so many words, it'll tell you that any donation to the foundation, if not specified otherwise, has to go into our endowment fund. Mm-hmm. If you tell us how to use it, we can use it in other ways. So for us, I told him, the most useful gift is a designated gift to all of our programs. Second would be designated to a specific program. And then number 3 would be a gift to our endowment fund. Now, don't get me wrong. We appreciate any gift you give, and we will put it to good use, and we will continue to work hard to earn your continued support. But if you want to support us in the most meaningful way to us, then I encourage you to consider a designated gift.
So I see you've brought some props today.
I have. Why don't we go through a little exercise, and we will show you each of those 3 scenarios, how we will use your $20 donation.
Well, Jim, I just so happen to have $20 that I would like to donate to the foundation.
Okay. Debbie didn't specify what I had to do with this money. That means we have no choice but to put it into our endowment fund, represented by this treasure chest over here. Now, the actual treasure chest is much larger than this one, but this will work as a scale model. We will take your gift to the endowment fund. Again, if you don't tell us it goes into the endowment fund, you can also choose to designate to the endowment fund, in which case it goes to the same place. We put your $20 right there.
There it goes.
And there it will stay in perpetuity, which is a fancy way of saying forever. Now, when we sit down to budget at our February meeting, we know exactly what's coming out of this treasure chest. We call them our spendable dollars, and we have a formula that determines what that amount will be. And just for the sake of simplicity, it's about 5% of the value of that gift. It's 5% of the value of the gift, which can fluctuate, but for simplicity, let's just say that is $1. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Your $1, your $20 donation means we have $1 to spend when we sit down to budget for next year. Okay? Now, how are we going to allocate that $1 among our programs? Well, this chart shows you, this is our budget for the next fiscal year, which we just approved last month, and it shows you, where our money is going to be going. So again, based on this, which is an oversimplification, we will take that dollar of yours and our scholarship programs. They'll get 12 cents.
12 cents.
Our state grants, 26 cents. That's pretty big. Used to be the biggest thing we did, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
Our largest program is the Community Investments Program, the SIPP. 37 cents of that dollar, which is what's coming out of your $20 gift, that's going to go to the SIPP, all right? The veterans, so important, our veteran service programs, including our fight to eliminate homelessness, right?
Yeah.
9 cents of your dollar, which came from your $20 gift, is going to those causes.
There it goes.
Our youth programs, we get about 6%, so that means 3 cents for the drug awareness program and 3 cents for the hoop shoot. Memorial maintenance, we'll get 2 cents. We help maintain this beautiful Elks Veterans Memorial because we want it to look more like this penny than this penny. They're both going to maintain the memorial. Our administrative and fundraising expenses, that's about 7%, okay? 7 cents. That helps pay my salary. And that leaves 1 cent left over for other, okay? That's how we're going to use the dollar earned by your $20 gift, which is still in here. Now, next year we'll repeat because that $20 is still here. We'll have another dollar to spend. The year after that, another dollar, and so on and so on and so on. Eventually, we'll spend $20 out of your money, and your original gift will still be in here. So this has a lot of appeal to people who want their philanthropy to be permanent. Like the folks who supported the foundation and back in the 30s, their money is still in the fund working, okay? Yeah. That has a lot of appeal to people. Now, let's talk about a designated gift to a specific program. Again, $20. Which program would you like to support, Debbie?
Jim, I have $20, and I would like to support the Community Investments Program.
Okay. Now, Debbie's told us she wants to support the SIPP. She could do that either by checking a box on one of our reply devices, stating it on the check or in a letter, or maybe she responded to one of our appeals, which says the default gift is going to go to the Community Investments Program in this case. $20, when we sit down to budget, this $20 is going to go right to the SIPP, okay? Designated gifts work on top of our spendable dollars. Like I said, the Endowment Fund earns what we call spendable dollars based on a formula that we have. We know what's coming out of this box when we sit down to budget in February. About 90% of the revenue that we will allocate is coming from this box. The other 10% is from various sources, the largest of which is our designated gifts, 5%. This is money that's on top of the spendable dollars, so it's more flexibility. It means we can spend more and do more, as evidenced by the $20 that's going directly to the SIPP, thanks to your generosity. Now that $20 is gone. Next year, we're going to need another $20 to do that from you, whereas the original $20 is still in the box.
Right.
Okay?
Yep. Well, I have $20 here,
okay,
and I'm ready to donate that to all programs because I am passionate about them all.
This is, for us, the most flexible way to support and the most meaningful way to support the foundation because we can use it as needed when we budget to support our programs. Now, typically what we're going to do is split this among our 5 largest programs evenly, okay? So let's take that 20 over here, and I got some money right over here, okay? And let's see, our SIPP from your $20 donation, they're going to get $4. Scholarships, an additional $4. The Drug Awareness Program, $4. The Hoop Shoot Program, $4. And Veteran Service, because that program is so important to the Elks, they're going to get $4 in $2 bills. All right? That's how it works. Any questions?
No, that is a perfect explainer for our donors so they know the best way to support the foundation.
Well, some viewers may have a question, and that is how can they win a $50 soft credit to support the program they want to support through a designated gift? Here you go. Comment below with the hashtag
ENF Midday.
ENF Midday, and tell us if you want to give through a designated gift, which program would you like to support and why? Maybe you prefer the permanence of a gift to the Endowment Fund. That's okay. Tell us why you like that in the comments below using the same hashtag ENF Midday. We will randomly select one viewer to receive a $50 soft credit, which we will announce on the next episode of the show.
That's right.
Now, this isn't the only contest we're currently running. We're also doing a subscription drive. We're trying to get to 1,000 viewers on YouTube. We're marching to 1,000 viewers. 2 weeks ago on the show, we announced, you said 750. We were actually at about 729 viewers.
That's right. I round up.
Today, we're at 893. So you heard us and you're subscribing. We really appreciate that. If we can get to 1,000, that will unlock our ability to live stream on YouTube.
Right.
So that means we can bring coverage of the Hoop Shoot National Finals. We can bring coverage of the Leadership Weekend, other ENF activities, right? To you. We'll give you a true insider's perspective of
Sky's
the work we do.
limit once we're able to do that.
But we got to get to 1,000 viewers to do it. So keep subscribing. Tell your friends. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, give us a thumbs down. Comment below with the hashtag ENF Midday. Share it with your friends. Tell your friends about it. Help us get to 1,000. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.